Imagine a time when the land was a desolate, dangerous place, and life found refuge in the ocean. A time when the waters provided sanctuary from a world above, filled with hazards and hostile environments. Welcome to a forgotten chapter in Earth's history, the only time when water was truly safer than land for animals. Over 500 million years ago, during the early Paleozoic era, Earth was a hostile place for any creature daring enough to set foot on land. This was a time before lush forests or grassy plains. The land was barren, filled with rocky landscapes, violent volcanic activity, and intense ultraviolet radiation from the sun. The absence of an ozone layer made land even more dangerous, exposing it to harmful UV radiation. For any form of early life, land was not a place to thrive, but a battleground for survival. While the land was treacherous, the oceans told a different story. Life in the seas was booming. Marine ecosystems flourished with a wide array of creatures. Trilobites, sea scorpions, and early fish roamed the depths. Here, the water offered everything life needed: a stable environment, protection from UV radiation, and abundant food sources. For millions of years, the seas were a safe haven, nurturing some of the earliest forms of animal life. As land began to change, so did the dangers. Giant predators lurked both in the water and on the edges of the land. The Devonian period introduced monstrous creatures like Dunkleosteus, a massive armored fish that was the top predator of its time. But even as life attempted to make the transition to land, new challenges awaited. Early amphibians that ventured onto land faced a hostile world. Food was scarce, the climate was unpredictable, and predators were evolving rapidly. For many animals, the risk wasn't worth the reward. For millions of years, the oceans continued to offer safety from the harsh realities of life on land. As land environments struggled to support life, the water remained a sanctuary. Here, in the deep blue, animals found security. The consistent environment of the seas protected them from extreme temperatures, predators, and harsh atmospheric conditions. The seas became a refuge, where evolution took its course, far away from the dangers of the terrestrial world. As time passed, the land slowly began to change. The atmosphere became more hospitable, and plant life emerged, transforming the once barren landscape into lush forests and grasslands. Eventually, animals began to conquer the land. Reptiles evolved to adapt to these new environments, finding food, shelter, and mates. Slowly, the balance shifted, and land became a safer, more viable place to live. But for a long time in Earth's history, the water had been the true safe haven. Today, life thrives on both land and in the sea. The Earth has transformed from a barren, dangerous landscape to one teeming with life in every corner. But the story of the time when water was safer than land is a reminder of our planet's ever-changing nature. Earth's history is filled with moments of transformation. Life adapts, evolves, and perseveres. And though land is now the domain of countless species, we must not forget the time when water provided sanctuary to the early pioneers of life. The story of life on Earth is one of survival, adaptation, and the quest for safety. Once it was the water that offered protection. Tomorrow, who knows where life's next refuge will be?